Hi everyone, so welcome back to the video. As I promised, this is the part 2 of the properties video because in the last part I didn't even explain what is a property. Okay, so in this video I'll explain it. So till now it's working really nicely. My class is all ready. I have a getter, I have a setter, perfectly fine. It's all working. I can use set underscore name. I can also use get underscore name if I show you. I can get the name of oh, what am I doing? I can just do that and it will give me Akshay. Right, so till now this is working, but don't you think it's a little bit of a stress to call the methods to do this stuff? Because till now it was really easy to do this, right? To get the name property, right? To get the name attribute. It's a attribute right now. It's not a property, so sorry for that. So it's a attribute. So it was really easy to access the attribute till now, like this, and then change it like this. It would be really nice if I could do it like this still, even after making the methods. So yes, you can do it. That's why I need to introduce property to you. So what I can do is I can make this underscore name a property of the instance, the property of the object. If I can do that, okay, let me show you. So I'll make it a property for you. So right now my attribute name is underscore name, right? So I'll make a property called name, right? And name is my property. And then I can say, I can set two things here. One is fget, a function to get the value of the property. So which function is it? My get name function is working like that. And there will be a function to set. So set, no, f set, and then that will be equals to my setter method, so that set underscore name. So right now my attribute, my actual attribute name is underscore name because I want to make it private, but then my property name is name, it's not underscore name. So the outer people will know it using the name, and inner from inside it's actually underscore name, right? So now I made the name as a property. Now see how it works. Now let me just copy this and put it here because then I want to use it. If I run it and then I do p dot name, can I still run it like this? Okay, let me try doing underscore name first. Can I still get underscore name? Yes, but last time I told you that whatever is allowed doesn't mean that you should do that. So you can still access underscore name, but don't do that, right? I'm telling you, don't do that. So you can use get name to do that, but I told you that it's a little bit of a stress to call the methods. So I'm not going to call get underscore name. I want to try doing p dot name. Is that allowed? Yes, now it is allowed because I made it a property. I don't need to call the get underscore name here. Let me show you. It's actually calling it. Print. I went to the getters. Actually. So if I run this and if I run this, I'm actually calling the getter. So it's actually going to the get underscore name. This is same thing as doing get underscore name. Now I changed the get underscore name method and I made it as a property. I can easily access it as p dot name, and it's still calling the p dot get name method. That's really cool, right? Because now I don't need to write the syntax anymore. And it will be going there, and I can do the same thing with the set name. So if I do p dot name equals, let's say, nothing. If I do that, will that be allowed? No, it's giving me error. Name must be an empty, non-empty string. So let me show you this again. Right now, I don't need to call the set underscore name, so I can just say p dot name equals none. If I try to do that, it will give me the statement name must be a non-empty string. So the only thing I added in the code is a property function, and that is telling that the function to get is the get name here, and the function to set is the set name. And after doing this much, it's actually doing this, right? I can just use p dot name instead of p dot get name. I can just use p dot name equals something, and it will work. It's still calling the setter method, and this is the proof that it's calling the setter method even if I'm not actually calling it. It's all because of this line. That's why I was telling you that property is very important, because sometimes maybe you will see this line in a code and you will not understand what's happening, but this is how it works. Do you understand it now? Okay, so let me also add one more method to it, which is delete the name, and that is just going to delete it. So I'm not going to put anything fancy inside it like a property, like a parameter. I'm just gonna take self, and then it's also printing deleting the name from the delete name method. And then in the next line I'll just delete it like self dot underscore name, because that's the actual attribute, so it's deleting the attribute. Now if I run that again, let me show you one thing. Right now if I check p dot underscore name, oh, let me just check p dot name, is it there? Yes, it says that it is Akshay. And let me also put p dot underscore underscore dict. What is it containing? It contains underscore name Akshay. It does. Okay, now let me try deleting it. Let me say p dot, what should I do? I can do one thing like delete name, but right now I just told you that I don't need to do it. But for that, I also need to say that there is a f del. Yeah, that's what we call it. And that method is basically delete name. And because I initialized the method below, so I need to do it here instead. That's fine. Now if I run it, if I check the name again, that's still working. I can check the namespace. It's still containing it. Now can I do p, can I just do del p dot name? Will that work? Is it still going? Yes, it's actually going in the delete method. Even if I'm not calling it, it's calling it because I did this line. How cool. It is cool. So then let me check the p dot underscore underscore dict again. Is it empty? Yes, it is empty. So that was everything, I guess. There is a little bit more thing I need to tell you. I can also put a doc here, and that's really cool. I can say this method or this class is a cool class. I'm not talking about a classroom here. So then I can say, I can do help about any method. I can do help about print. So it will tell me what print does, right? It will tell me like this. So I can ask for the help about anything in Python, and it will tell me how to use it and stuff like that. If I do help parenthesis person now, what is it going to tell me? It's going to tell me that there are these methods and then there are these stuff inside it, and now it says that this class is a cool class. That's how it mentions it, right? And it says that the name property has the doc string like this. So yeah, I'm putting the doc string from the name property. That's why it's telling me the doc string about the name property. So that means if I do help parenthesis p dot name, is it going to tell me the statement I wrote? Yes. Okay, first of all, I'm doing p dot name, so it will go to the getter, and then it says no documentation found. Why? Why is that? Because I did p dot name, I should do person dot name. That's my mistake. Now it says that this class is a cool class. So whatever I mention here, it will show me when I do person dot name, when I try to get the property of the class, which is name property. So I guess that's pretty much it. I can revise this in the next video, But let's just keep it till here. I don't want to extend it. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.